I'm gonna play this one with a gamepad. It has gamepad ability, so it's nice. Okay, so I was gonna play this on easy, but I think I'm gonna go with normal. I was recommended and asked to play it on easy because it's a really difficult game, but I think we're gonna go. How's the brightness? I think that's fine. I think we're gonna go with normal just for the heck of it. Video's good. Audio. I think we're okay on audio. Make it a little bit better there, a little lower. So when it's booming, it's okay. There we go. All right. Let's play this. Yeah, so we'll go with medium. Got to remember to keep leveling up ourselves and our weapons. I think you level up your weapons, not... We don't level up, the weapons level up. And that's going to be key to finishing this game.
Wake up, Dormy. It's time for the tea party. Hush,
I've got one. Why is a raven like a writing desk? Oh dear, oh dear.
You must save Alice.
Wake up, Alice, wake up!
Mom? Dad? Alice? Mom! Father?
I can't sleep!
Get out, Alice!
Save yourself, Alice! Get out of the house!
Poor dear. After all these years, maybe that old rabbit will bring her around.
Save us, Alice!
This is where it all begins. There was a fire in Alice's house. Her parents died in the fire. She got sent to a mental institution / asylum.
Please don't dawdle, Alice. We're very late indeed.
/ orphanage.
You've gone quite mangy, Cat, but your grin's a comfort.
And you've picked up a bit of an attitude. Still curious and willing to learn, I hope.
Wonderland's become quite strange. How is one to find her way?
As knowing where you're going is preferable to being lost, ask. Rabbit knows a thing or two, and I myself don't need a weather vane to tell which way the wind blows. Let your need guide your behavior. Suppress your instinct to lead. Pursue, Rabbit.
Pursue rabbits. That's our advice from the Cheshire Cat. So, while the second game has way better graphics, this came out in 2000, and it looks pretty good for what it is. There is a full HD texture mod, but I don't want to play with it because it would prevent me from streaming it, because you have to... Basically, you can't mess with the game settings if you play with that mod, because it will completely rendered a game unable to open.
Our land is destroyed, our spirit crushed.
Reminds me of the asylum. Is there no joy here?
Slavery and happiness do not dwell in the same house.
When the path is problematical, consider a leap of faith. Ride the wind.
Ride the wind. Did that a lot in the second game. So right now, all we can really do is just jump. There we go.
Stir up no trouble, stranger. The Red Queen's agents are ruthless.
I'm not afraid of her or her creatures. Never was, really.
Oh, you got it
Stand up
working?
to them.
Defiance is useless. While the Queen reigns, only death can release us from this misery.
Or her death, I suppose.
Meta-essence is the life force of Wonderland. That of your enemies is especially potent. Collect what you can. Use it wisely.
Yeah, the HD mod looks fantastic. It's just... Actually, let me change one setting here. Go into Streamlabs for that. The HD mod looks fantastic. It is up-res textures and all, but the problem I have with it is that I need my screen to be at a certain resolution in order to capture it, my game, and I can't change the resolution with the HD mod put on there. So that's the problem I was having it. With Wine, it's still installed. Okay, great. Yeah, I think that's my problem. I'm playing it on Windows 11 and it's just all kind of crazy. For that reason. There we go. Save setting. All right, back to the game. So we need to collect items. We need to progress in the game. Can't do much of anything other than jump. The store's too small to pass through. Can't get in.
Your knife is necessary, but not sufficient. Always collect what's useful. Reject only your ignorance, and you may survive.
Alright, so at least we have our first weapon. And there he goes. Wanted to catch that. Not realizing it was 2 feet in front of us. So I don't think this game has... The game itself has save points. That's what it is. There's no manual saving. From what I remember, at least.
Everyone seems completely dejected. Are things really as bad as all that?
The truth would reduce you to a blubbering baby. Are you the savior Rabbit has been telling us about all this time?
I shouldn't think so. I'm a person. And just now, I wish to get very small. About this big.
Calls for serious twisting. You'll need to go sideways, not forward. If I knew how, I'd go sideways myself.
Not twisted, small. I wish to become about this big.
The fortress doors hold such secrets, but it will take more than a wish to get inside.
Doors have locks. Locks need keys, which you don't have. Let's hope the doors are open.
And if not, there may be more than one way to skin a cat, if you'll pardon the expression.
Most unpleasant metaphor. Please avoid it in future.
So we need to get small. We need a mushroom of sort, right? Can't grab that because she's got full health. That's good. Oh, our first enemy. Our first death, possibly. Unless I can get out of here. I'm not going to be able to do. There we go. Well, at least we got autosaves.
Our land is destroyed, our spirit crushed.
Reminds me of the asylum. Is there no joy here?
Slavery and happiness do not dwell in the same house.
Slavery and happiness do not dwell in the
When
same
the
house.
path is problematical, consider a leap of faith. Ride the wind.
Ride the wind. We shall.
Stir up no trouble, stranger. The Red Queen's agents are ruthless.
I'm not afraid of her or her creatures. Never was, really. You should stand up to them.
Defiance is useless. While the Queen reigns, only death can release us from this misery.
Or her death, I suppose.
I think we could skip the cutscenes. I mean, we've already heard most of them. Platforming's a little troublesome in this game, I'll say that.
Your knife is necessary, but not sufficient. Always collect what's useful. Reject only your ignorance, and you may survive.
Well, that's gonna be problematic. We can't skip the cutscenes, so if we gotta replay parts of this, we will. Have to sit through every cutscene. So let's not fall into whatever that muck is down below.
Everyone seems completely dejected. Are things really as bad as all that?
The truth would reduce you to a blubbering baby. Are you the savior Rabbit has been telling us about all this time?
I shouldn't think so. I'm a person. And just now, I wish to get very small. About this big.
Calls for serious twisting. You'll need to go sideways, not forward. If I knew how, I'd go sideways myself.
Not twisted, small. I wish to become about this big.
The Fortress of Doors holds such secrets, but it will take more than a wish to get inside.
Doors have locks. Locks need keys, which you don't have. Let's hope the doors are open.
And if not, there may be more than one way to skin a cat, if you'll pardon the expression.
Most unpleasant metaphor. Please avoid it in future.
Most unpleasant metaphor. Here's our first enemy fight. I think we could do this. I don't think we're going to be able to. Let's run around them.
Only a few find the way. Some don't recognize it when they do. Some don't ever want to.
Now, we have this knife. It's good, but it's not going to get us past that.
Rabbit told us a
knight.
champion would come. Are you that champion?
Perhaps. Can you get me inside the Fortress of Doors?
Oh no, I wouldn't dare. Since the upheaval, we've all become gutless half-wits. I can barely risk crossing the road. But make your way to the mines, the deepest pit. There's one wiser and braver than myself who might help. He still lives free.
Okay, so we gotta make our ways to the pit.
Every adventure requires a first step, trite but true even here.
It's the mine. Happy Sunday, Alex. How are you? Just starting American McGee's Alice. I'm doing good. Happy it's not as cold today, so...
Hanging ropes are as good as step ladders to those who know how to use them.
But he's not going to tell us how to use them, is he? This is load save, not load a save. Can we actually manually save? That's what I want to know. How does this work? Delete game, save game. So I gotta use the mouse for that. Alright. Trying to remember the menus here. Camera is not as bad as I remember it to be.
Why do you pursue me to this deserted place?
To benefit from your wisdom.
Even blurred vision is valued by the blind. If I were clever, would I cower in this slag heap? I'm not wise, girl. I've just grown old.
I play all
I
my...
wish to get very small, no bigger than a mouse. Do you know how I might do that?
Only that? Oh, yes. I could manage that. For a price.
This is Papa Smurf over
I
here,
have
it
nothing
looks
of
like.
value.
You have nerve and your health. Mine are nearly gone. I've seen too much suffering, and I smoke too much, you see.
What must I do?
In the Card Guard's compound, a particularly rough diamond holds a key. Retrieve it. I will repay the favor.
Retrieve the rough diamond. Okay, so we need to go find this rough diamond. I was gonna say, I play all my platformers with the controller. PC or otherwise. Yeah, he's smurfing that herb, and now we gotta go shroom up, I'm assuming, to get smaller, but first we need to find this guy's... This guy's magic knife, or whatever that was. Going for a ride. That's another thing I forgot. They used basically the same voice actors from the first game and the second game for the most part. So Alice and the Cheshire Cat, who I think might be American McGee himself, voicing that. Maybe I'm wrong. They're the same voices, I think. Just cool. Oh, nice. Off with his head, literally. Okay. So it's dodge and stab. That's what we gotta do going forward. Just exploring right now because there is no clear definition as to where we need to go in this game. At the moment.
52 pickup is a staple of juvenile humor, but when the deck slices and dices, it's no laughing matter.
Well said. These graphics aren't bad for what I remember. It's the item. Have it. So if we return it, he'll make us small again. Teleports us back here, but now we have enemies everywhere. And we need to go to that other teleport. This knife is not the best for combat. Nope. Problem is, you can't climb. You gotta figure a way up. No! Not gonna survive, are we? Yeah, combat is not that great in this game, so don't expect much. The second game has more combat skills. Gives you the ability to progress those skills and use more unique weapons. So that's where we're coming out of. There's also fall damage if you fall from a certain height. We gotta talk to him first and then go
Why
that
do
way.
you pursue me to this deserted place?
To benefit from your wisdom.
Even blurred vision is valued by the blind. If I were clever, would I cower in this slag heap? I'm not wise, girl. I've just grown old.
I wish to get very small, no bigger than a mouse. Do you know how I might do that?
Only that? Oh, yes. I could manage that. For a price.
I have nothing of value.
You have nerve and your health. Mine are nearly gone. I've seen too much suffering, and I smoke too much, you see.
What must I do?
In the Card Guard's compound, a particularly rough diamond holds a key. Retrieve it. I will repay the favor.
Alright, let's retrieve it. So basically, every time I go through a portal, I'm just going to save it, because otherwise we're going to lose too much progress. I don't think the game has an autosave. We just have to manually save it each and every time. And then there are save points where the game will actually save it for you, I guess.
52 pickup is a staple of juvenile humor, but when the deck slices and dices, it's no laughing matter.
Stab, stab, stab. There's the item. So let's save this right before we go through this door. This portal, rather. And we gotta go through that portal now and follow Papa Smurf so he can give us our ability to turn small. Just basically giving us a mushroom to eat. Right?
You have the key. Very
Oh, it was a key. It
resourceful.
wasn't a dagger.
Rabbit's confidence is not misplaced. He is no fool.
I certainly hope he is not.
Use the key to free my clan from the oppressive burden they carry. Any fight against the Queen's tyranny is a good fight. They've suffered...
I'm sure I'm very sorry for them, sir. Really, I am. But what about me getting small?
They're the Mushroom Clan. They are the Smurfs. What the heck? Got mushrooms all over his sails. His flags.
There's a school inside the fortress where you'll find certain items for creating a concoction that will make you small.
What items exactly?
Items, girl. You'll know them when you see them. Speaking of seeing things, we should avoid the card guard's notice. Hang on. Damn it. You can see. Eventually, you must break through such walls. But for now, jump!
Jump we will. So this is a checkpoint. I'm gonna save it either way. What was behind us? Oh, okay, that's where the enemies are. So I want to stay away from them and this giant tongue. This is what that looks like. Tentacle tongue. On the other. So, does this mean... Little icon on the lower left. Okay, so how do we level up our weapons in this? I heard you can. I thought you can. From what I remember. Nope. So close. Alice, you went the wrong way. There's nothing here. It's the dead end. Have to go inside. Give me a second. I want to see how to level up these weapons. If we can. It plays really well. I'm surprised. Last time I played it was like years ago. So, or attempted to play it. And it took a while to install it and go through all these things. It was probably around 2016, right before I started streaming. It didn't look as good. This is pretty much abandonware now, so they have like an HD mod for it, but we're not using the HD mod. It's smooth. It's smooth. I'm getting used to the weapons because the fighting in here is not as good as the second game. So I just want to see. I should probably get the manual. Collecting teeth and using them to upgrade at the pause screen. Okay. So we don't have any teeth yet collected. Platforming's okay so far. It's a little floaty. But for a game like this, it's probably better she is. The camera isn't as bad as I remember it, that's for sure, so... What the heck? Yeah, we're getting out of here. Oh no. Closed the door on me, didn't they? Get it's dead here. So we can throw our knife, I just realized that. There you go. Once you throw it, that's it. She doesn't... There you go. Takes away from her ability to swing it. That's a tooth right there, right? It is. Maybe not. Yeah, I'm not sure what that item was. It's not a tooth, though. It doesn't look like one. Let's not make the same mistake we made before. Could actually attack them by throwing a knife now that we know about that. Ultimately, I think we need to go in through that door. That's the school. Let's do that first. Although our footsteps are telling us go that way, maybe? Let's try this. No! Yeah, this is not probably where we need to go yet. She can't seem to jump onto it. Nor does she want to grab the ledge, so I have to go this way first. Brings us to another portal. Ah, there we go. How do we pick it up, though?
The guards are tools of the Queen. All suits are dolts, but dangerous.
So this is actually for mana, or stamina. Not so sure. The blue meter's filled. That's probably why we can't pick this up. I thought it was a tooth, but it's not. You also upgrade your weapons by getting teeth in the second game. Just the potion.
Time to raise some havoc, Wonderland. Loose.
Oh god, beast mode. What the heck? One-hit kills. Doesn't bring us any closer to our destination. How do we get across now? We got a raid. Arrogant, I need to make you a mod just for that reason. Thank you for trying to do the shout out. Ripple, thank you for the raid. Ringcano, welcome. Tricky Banana, welcome. How are you doing, Ripple? Let me give you a shout out. Guys, if you're not following Ripple, check her out. She plays a lot of great point-and-click adventure games. Really appreciate the raid today. Problem with making you a mod, the shoutout command is not recognized. Of course not. Alright, we're gonna see a clip then. Because we'll have to do it the old way. The problem with making you a mod is I gotta take you away from VIP. Apparently it can't be both. Last seen playing Death and Taxes. It's a regular office job, Death and Taxes. Nice. Good times at Death Inc. Something like that. I didn't do the clip. Clips haven't been working lately. It's probably a good thing. And welcome everybody from Ripple's stream. So we're playing American McGee's Alice. It's a platformer. It's an alternate universe retelling continuation of the Alice in Wonderland story. And then we're going to follow this up with the second game called Alice Madness Returns. Both are quite good games. This will be my first time actually finishing the first one. Never fully played it. It'll be a second playthrough for my second one. Oh! So how do we get across? I thought jumping on that door might get us over there. Remember, the Cheshire Cat told us that we should use the wind to help us get across, but there is no wind. We can go back. In case we missed something. The door's closed down. Choosing who has to die and who has to continue paying taxes is a thankless job, but somebody's got to do it. Well, I hope you enjoy that line of work. To catch 22, would you rather pay taxes or would you rather die? The Alice games are really good. If you like the lore, Alice in Wonderland and these two games are really good. There was supposed to be a third game, but apparently they couldn't secure funding for it, so it won't be made, but I personally think the second game is better, but we're playing this so that we can continue the story. I'm going to try jumping across. I don't think we're going to make it, though. Yeah. Nope. So maybe going through the door might do it. My only guess is we're not supposed to be here yet. What's over here? I don't think we'll land on any of that. Decisions or indecisions. That sounds like a fun game, though. Two constants in life, death and taxes. Are we missing something here? Should we be up top? Is there a way to get up there? I doubt it. So how does one get across here? You're telling me I need to go that way with the steps. The door's not helpful at all. See how there are those pieces there? Are they coming together? Oh, they're coming towards us. Look at that. Okay. Still can't jump across though. There we go. Oh, we landed right on the piece. Oh, that got us across. All right. I gotta wait for them to come back. There's a lot of this in the second game. Platforming's pretty clever in that. By the way, we have game redemptions. There's 3 tiers to redeem them at. And then once we redeem 7, we'll put them in a wheel, a spinner, and spin to select what game we'll play after Alice Madness. So, if you have the points, feel free to use them. The more points you spend, the higher a chance of your game being selected is. Just keep that in mind. So we have to wait for all these to come back. This is a Wu-Tang Clan song called Cream, so it stands for Cash Rules Everything Around Me. That's our currency. It's all about the struggle, making money. In this case, channel points. Nope. Analog stick's a little bit sensitive when it comes to the landing error. Yeah, pretty much what it refers to. You gotta kind of hold her back when you jump, because otherwise it's gonna... I don't know if we can make it all the way there. Hang on. Another piece coming. There we go. Try it again. So at least you don't technically die and have to reload the game every time you fall. It just puts you back in a good starting place in that particular screen that you're on. That's what I'm thinking. Let's apply that and see. I don't think the mouse sensitivity is going to be applied to the controller. Let's see. Nope. It's definitely about the same, so... Still prefer using the analog sticks here. Just gotta remember to pull back on the analog stick when I jump so she doesn't jump as far. Her momentum won't throw her. I changed the resolution? I don't think so. It's still the same size on my screen. Let's check. I might have accidentally changed it. Oh, I did. You look at that. What I needed at. There we go. Much better. Thank you for pointing that out.
Save it for someone who cares.
Yeah, probably should save it. Probably want to kill them first, though. Man, when was the last time we saved this? And there was no autosave, so... Holy cow, we gotta go through all this again?
Time to raise some havoc. The dogs of war are loose.
This game really requires you to save a lot, doesn't it? Every step of the way. I don't think there is a quick save button. It would be nice if it had it, though. Let's check. Pause is pause. What the heck is pause? There you go. Quick save is F4? Thank you for reminding me to check that. So there you go. That's saved, right? And then F1 is quick load. Draconic, how are you? Is this via the Madness Returns next, or did you have it before that? So this is the game that comes before Alice Madness Returns. So... we're playing the first game first, I decided. Tikaru talked me into it, so we can get the full story. You got Madness Returns recently on Steam, and they have guides on how to enable this one and make it run better. Yeah. So this... I couldn't figure out how to get it to run this game off Steam, because Avergen gifted me the Steam version. So... I downloaded an abandonware copy. And we got it to work. I'm good, feeling better after finally my Jankuary game running. Oh lord, yeah, you did the Jankuary. At least it was only 2 weeks, right? Yeah, so we're going through the first game and then we're gonna play the second. Experience the full story of Alice. And how she becomes mad. We're very early in the game still. Smurfs told us how to get smaller. We just need to find the potion for it. I'm gonna quick save a lot here. How do we know there's actually a quick save? Today is the last day of January? Okay. Got it. So far, Cobra Commando. Yeah, I saw the website for it. We gotta wait for everything to come back to us, right? So, is the Zophar that's taking place in January the same one who had the website called Zophar's Domain back in the day? I'm gonna doubt it is, but... He is? Oh, wow. So he's still around. That's interesting. That's where I remember him from, that website. There's only one Zophar. It's crazy platforming. I think they have a merch part of the site? Okay. Well, I got my December shirt. I haven't worn it yet. It's too cold to wear it. Maybe going away for the holidays next year, so I may not take part in the December, but maybe we'll do it in January instead. Come on, Alice. Sensitivity is really going to be the death of me, isn't it? We're gonna save before we go through the door this time. For what we face on the other side, I don't want to die again. I have to replay this whole part. You almost signed up for January, you didn't feel like choosing a time in a game. Yeah, that's the hard part, because it requires you to play at a certain time, right? They have a merch part of the site. I'll check it. I'll check out January.com again. I was on their site not too long ago, but I didn't stay too long. I saw Zophar's name, and I was wondering if that was the same Zophar I remember. Just pull this. I don't think we need to fight them, right? We do have to fight him. That's bad. Our best bet is to kill him. That's one. It gives you help, full help, practically full help. Nope. Do not fall. Come on, man. Land right next to me like the other one did. Pretty much a comedy of errors here. Like I said, the fighting in this game is not the best. It's better in the second game. This could possibly be a little bit of jank. God for quick save. Playing this on normal, I probably should have played it on easy. Tikaru recommended I play it on easy, but I figure I'd give it a chance. Get over here. Can't throw the knife at it either. This is one of those games I would rage quit and stall forever. That's why I never replayed it. That's why I wanted to go straight into the second game. But I'm like, let's give it a shot. We can play it. What happens if we just come down here?
The proper order of things is often a mystery to me. You too?
It's gonna be meaningless unless we kill those two wraiths up there. In health, at least. Thank you for following. Okay, so going down there without killing them is pointless, because they're just gonna keep attacking. How much we know. The question is how to get them down here to my level, because I don't... You kill one of them, he gives you practically full health. It's good. Can only hide from them so much. Alright, one down. Dang. Get rid of both of them. This is saying the proper order of things. How are we going to do that? Nope. There's still one. Wait for him to come to us. Gotta hide from its attacks down there, but still. Throwing a knife at it is not going to be helpful. Let's pull one of these, see what happens. That one must have been right because it chimed. In front of the pillar I hide him behind. Done for. That was it. So what we do know is that the middle one gets, the middle lever gets used first. Throwing a knife is really useless. He's coming back. He's not dead yet. That one on the right. Just went around the whole castle and came back. Go hide. We heard it. This is what I remember about this game. Janky fighting and camera angles. Flying nuances, yep. Appears to be only one left. Probably should have taken Tikaru's advice and played this on easy. No way to get him to land next to us like the other one did, or at least fly or hover over us. I mean, both the other one's back now too, so that's what makes this infuriating. Yeah.
The proper order of things is often a mystery to me. You too?
And what we might have to do is just look up how somebody got past this part and just find out what the trick to the mechanic is. There has to be one. Or if it's just getting these in the right order. And then maybe they'll go away if we do. That doesn't seem to have helped us though. Yeah, I can't jump and hit them. That's the other problem. That just closes the doors. Doesn't do much of anything else. Alright. This is getting to be a real nuisance. That's why I wanted to just go to second game, but we'll give this one a shot. See how far they got from their playthrough. Somehow they ended up with a better weapon than us already. I don't understand that. This is like a new game plus or something. Here, how did they defeat the Wraiths? By throwing the knife at them. But how do you aim the knife? And he's definitely got a better weapon than I do, and I just started the game. So what did we miss? No idea how to aim a knife. Previous weapon and next weapon, we don't have any other weapons other than the knife itself, so toggle, walk, run, use. Is there an aim? That's what I want to know. Let's try this with the mouse. Maybe the mouse will be easier. I think it might be. Considering he was standing right in front of us. Lesson learned, do not use the gamepad with this game. Use the mouse. What's going on? Phone keeps going off. I'm guessing this is the proper order. It may not be, though. Let's save this. Oh, I reloaded it. Stupid me. never get past this part again. Simply because I reloaded it. Oh, the sounds are all messed up. This would be a good game for Jankuary, I think. Mouse and keyboard definitely better for this fight. I don't know if it's going to be better for platforming. Final. Save that. Trying this different because he said there's an order to things, and I'm not so sure the order is what we had it before. That's the right order. So now the question is, how do we get across? Keep throwing knives at him. Making sure we have everything. Forgotten how evil on the platformer this game is. Second one's no picnic either, but at least you can get used to it. Oh! Come on, Alice. get across. That even hit it? I doubt it. Killed one. Throwing knives at it is not going to be helpful. At all. See what's behind door number 1. Of course not. Leave them grounded. If we can't ground them, there's no way of hitting them. Door number, oops. Yeah. The best way to do this is always to eliminate them. If you can. And then continue. Because they are ridiculously... They suck. That hit him? I think that hit him. Go, Alice. Can't do this. Kind of surprised they haven't given you ranged weapons for these goods. Well, we do have ranged weapons. It's just this shitty sword. And once I throw it, I gotta wait for it to regenerate. Fortunately, this is what I remember of this game, and this is why I was like, let me not play it, but everybody's like, no, you gotta get the full story. I'm playing it on normal. Probably should have played it on easy, so that's my fault. See, so you throw the knife and it comes back, eventually regenerates. I know I have my troubles with Alice Madness Returns, but this is crazy. Let's try it with the mouse. Yeah, try platforming with that mouse. There was health down there. At least I know where it is now. I could find it. Let's get to the health. Not much. And the mechanics don't lend for me to jump up and hit it. I got it working, but I forgot how bad this game is in terms of fighting and mechanics. How are you, Tigger? Any hints against these guys? Because they're really bad to fight. How are you today? Because that's the only weapon I have. Right? I got cards. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize the cards were a weapon. Holy cow. Look at this. Thanks, Seeker. When we received the cards, I thought the card... They never told us the card was a weapon. Good lord. Alright. The rest of the game should be easy from now on. Thanks to the fact we have cards. We could throw. Like Gambit from the X-Men. Yeah, our best Gambit, pretty much. So how do we upgrade our weapon, Tikaru? Now that you're here, I could ask you. Not gonna let me pick this up? Of course not. Why would you? You pick up the second one? So in order for us to level up our knife, we need to get another knife? And so on? Yep, okay. That makes sense at least. I'll run this through. I'm playing on medium. I should have played easy. I did it. At least this game is going to be a lot easier now with the throwing cards. Great, more of them. Each time the bell rings, it reminds me of this Shinra tower theme in FF7. That's right. Forgot all about FF7 and that bell. Yeah, it might be rough on medium. That's why I suggested going with easy. I think you're right. Which level did you play it on again? Hard? Or Nightmare? So far, so good. Now that we know how to use the cards, we're doing okay.
Entering school requires a real leap of logic.
I gotta enter the school, huh? You played it on hard? Okay. Also, you gotta anticipate her movement, like her arm movement, how long it takes for the animation to take place. You gotta start swinging before you actually get to them. Like that. Also, I think you should have found the flamingo staff by now. It's a bit better than the cards. I have not found it. I'm probably past it. I looked at a Giva at a walkthrough for a second, and the guy had a better weapon than me. He might have had the flamingo staff already. Hey, Sad Boy G, how are you today? You're having a good Sunday? Welcome to our first attempt at American McGee's Alice. First game out of the two. The shiny light over where? Staff's here. Above? That over there? Could be. Possibly. Yes, now we have it.
Here's a riddle. When is a croquet mallet like a billy club? I tell you, whenever you want it to be.
Let's pause this for a second. So we're doing viewer's choice. You can choose a game from the backlog at whatever tier. Obviously, the more channel points you spent, the better chances you have of the spinner landing on your game. So if you have the points, definitely try it. We're going to try it this time. If it doesn't work out, then we're going to switch back to voting. Just make sure everything's set for viewer's choice. So we're looking for 7 games, 3 at level 1, 2 at level 2, and 2 at level 3. I need to make it so that everybody sends me and enter text when they do it, so that
another page in your story written.
Nominated. Which game do you nominate? I hadn't had it turned on to force people to enter text with it. That should do it. Enter text when you oh, you didn't pick a game. It's all good. I appreciate it. We all have a ton of really one exclamation point. We all have a ton of points, so I figured we up the ante here. So now you're required to give me a name per game. Alright, we have the staff. It'd be better than a knife at least. Axiom Verge. Axiom Verge it is. And it's at 25,000 points, so it'll get a better chance of being picked. Thank you, Sad Boy G. Good choice. I know Draconic wanted to see me play that as well. I don't think he's here right now. People are a little bummed out that Mass Effect got picked over that game, so... It is what it is. Oh, this kicks ass, the staff. Excellent. Okay, you don't want me to hit you. I won't hit you. But you won't talk to me because you're like possessed. You're acting like a chicken. Can't go that way. This is the way inside, I thought. Papa Smurf.
There's a bit more to do than you suggested, don't you think?
No need for sarcasm. I admit my memory's not what it was. I'm here now. Try to amend its deficiencies. The library contains a recipe for the potion. Consult the Book of Bizarre Things. Oh no! Run!
Uh-oh. Looking for the Book of Bizarre Things and the recipe for the potion. Nothing I could do about that. There he is. theater. It's the way we came in. This door's shut. That takes you to an endless abyss. Bottomless abyss. I don't think there's anything behind that door. If we're looking for a book, it has to be in here. Here's the book. Well, there's a book that allows us to platform across, I'm assuming. Gotta jump on it. How do we get up top? Oh, that's how. Too late now.
Steps to enlightenment brighten the way, but the steps are steep. Take them one at a time.
Cheshire Cat. Words of wisdom. See, normal's a lot better now that I got the staff. For now, at least. Not regretting it as much. Oh, where'd he come from? Keep climbing to the top. That would be a good time to save the game. Just make sure to pick up any shiny items. Yeah, every time I see that green light, that's what I gotta pick up. That's an elevator that we did not take. We gotta wait for it to come back. Let's do this. I think we'll be okay at this game. That we know. That is going to be a hell of a platform experience. It also has an uppercut as a second attack. Projectile? Oh, I see it. Got it. Because it's a croquet mallet. That's what the Cheshire Cat called it. More so than a staff. It works like a croquet mallet.
There's no lock, but it won't open. It's stuck.
Treat it like a Chinese box or a stubborn lid. A tap in the right spot might do the trick. You call that a tap? Fortunate I didn't suggest force. You might have pulverized it.
Oh, we're gonna have to hit it. It didn't. That's why you mentioned it's better than the cards. Yeah, the cards... It's probably more powerful than the cards.
Mushrooms, poppies, sugar and spice, all those things are very nice. When combined, the proper mixture makes a getting small elixir. I don't really like sweets.
Well, you're gonna have to. The only way you get smaller. And you can follow the rabbit. Okay, this is way better than the cards at this point. I mean, it's more accurate in aim. Than the cards, but... Yeah, the aiming is good. The aiming on the knife is ridiculously bad. The one up top. And these three in here we have to take out. They don't seem to leave the room though. Well, they do. Well, here are the mushrooms. Which Heather is Alice? That's a good one. Well, they play croquet in Alice in Wonderland, so... You're right, it's like Heather's. A movie everybody should have seen by now. And if you haven't, go watch Heather's. Quite the interesting film. There we go. Not late. Teacher's apple's got a worm in it.
Here's a riddle. When is a croquet mallet like a billy club? I tell you, whenever you want it to be.
So our weapon's now at level 2. Why, little wraith, you. Die already. Why is it doing that? It's like... can't overly use either weapon. Maybe it needs to recharge. Oh, that's right. Yes, we have no more blue energy on the right. That's gotta recharge. Don't forget to select the games, guys. On the tiers. We need a game for After Alice Madness. So far we have Axiom Verge. If you want to check out what games we have played, that will go on the spinner. We're gonna wait till we have 7 games, so this is gonna go into the next stream as well. There's no rush. We don't have to vote. The spinner's instantaneous. I am gonna literally die here because it was out of magic or mana or whatever you want to call it. So this is where you put the ingredients all together and create the formula, the potion. We upgrade our stuff at this point. I believe we did. Yes, stream 2 list, please. The more channel points you spend to pick the game, the higher chances it'll get picked. Because we're doing the spinner. Got it. BZ Plasma, how are you? Yeah, I was gonna jump right into Alice Madness, but then Returns. But then Tikaru and a couple other people in the channel were like, "Oh, give this a chance." I've had a hard time at it to begin with, but I think I'm okay now. This game is so awesome. It's shame Alice Madness Returns isn't as good. From what I remember, I never really fully beat this when I first played it. Like, I played maybe an hour into it. That was it. And I played Alice Madness a couple of times, and I enjoyed it. But we'll see, because now we're playing them back to back. So the verdict's there. It's been probably a good 8 years since I last played Alice Madness Returns. So Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell, nice. I think I still have that. $12.5K. There we go. Still a decent game, yeah. Yeah, it's a God of War, Devil May Cry button mashing, hack and slash, and platforming type game. I get it. Yeah. You prefer this one, though. So, I had a hard go of it at first, but I learned the controls, and now we're okay. Should be okay. These are poppy seeds. How do we obtain them? Alice Madness Returns also has a good level variety compared to this one, plus only 4 weapons in the sequel. Yeah, that's what I hear it gets panned for sometimes by diehard fans of this game. The weapons aren't as plentiful. where we make the potion. This is the lab. Hang on, I got this light coming on my face. .5 as Alice Madness 6.5. Alice Madness was also needlessly long, I thought. I thought they could have cut it down a little. The platforming and the graphics, yeah. Oh, we'll find out. One of the first times I'm actually playing games back to back. Although I think I played Siberia back to back. I don't think many people appreciated that. Prefer when I take a break in between. I'm sure it does. The second game had good scenes, but they were far and few between. But it had a variety of platforming. Like, it switched to vertical platforming, horizontal platforming, like the 2D platforming at certain points. All the rest of it was like 3D. 2.5D, I guess, if you want to call it. I think we need that door on the far end. But it's not going to open for us. Not yet, at least. Yeah, side-scrolling was decent. But I gave it a variety, at least. So I need ingredients. How do I get these ingredients? She can't actually jump up there, right? Grab on. This sad EA drove American McGee out of gaming industry due to them refusing to allow him to make the Alice 3. I would have loved to have seen Alice 3. Like, give the fans what they want for once. EA's just terrible at everything it does. That brings us up here. What am I missing here? This is rather infinite. Grade school, yep. Because they don't know how to spell. They didn't learn much in school. This is just gonna take us back this way. So what do we do wrong here that we keep looping around? I would think I need the ingredients. There's poppy seeds, there's skunk weed. Of course you got vulgaris, whatever that may be. Obviously it's because we forgot to do one thing. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Let's go back. Import the Alice assets into Cheesy Doom. How come there isn't an Alice in Wonderland Doom mod? Maybe there is, maybe I just don't know about it. silly gimmicks to custom levels. Yeah. There is an Alice mod, but it's only a weapon replacement mod. Oh, that sucks. It's not finished. What have we forgotten to do? Don't die on me, Alice. This is what we forgot to do. The Mad Hatter. Gotta open your map editor and start contributing to the Alice project. It's an idea right there. Start modding. You would probably make like amazing mods. Papa Smurf. Up there. Ah, the auto mod strikes again. Sorry about that. Can I just allow that? Allow. There you go. I think so. I never used to do that in the past. I just have it set up to get rid of like those viewer bots and all that, but even that doesn't work as well anymore. Exactly. Like even if you talk about like priests or religion, it'll catch it.
Your enemies are fortunate that your condition is not permanent, and you're lucky too.
Beast mode.
Suit so few.
What else?
The gymnasium should be safe. Guards never exercise, can't afford to lose the weight.
I never cared for sports at school. I don't have to put on a pinny, do I?
No, it wouldn't suit you. I've recalled one of the potion's ingredients.
Beast Wars?
Mushrooms, lovely texture. What's that?
Should go back and watch some Beast Wars episodes. Transformers. Nope. There's too many of them. No, Alice, what are you doing? Over there. Now she can't jump anymore. There you go. I know someone that banned Capo all variations. It's funny, but stupid. You own Beast Wars PC game. I remember that. You were supposed to pick the Rage Potion for all the enemies, so pick it after speaking. That's what I figured, Tikaru. That's what I figured. Because it negates itself once you talk to Papa Smurf.
Gymnasium should be safe. Guards never exercise, can't afford to lose the weight.
Boo jumps.
I never cared for sports at school. I don't have to put on a pin.
They are pretty bad.
No, it wouldn't suit you. I've recalled one of the potion's ingredients.
Brings me off the platform, yep.
Texture.
We'll see if we can do it.
What's that?
The boo jumps. But technically he gave us the mushroom, right? Yeah, there we go. We can go back up there, right? Silly game mechanic. Could have let me get that beast mode. You beat this game on the hardest nightmare difficulty, a Giga Shed. Same with Madness Returns. Like a Giga Shad. I figured you would. They're just amazing at games. We're doing this more for the story than we are anything else. That's what I was doing it for, but it's turned out to be a really interesting game so far. So I don't mind playing it. People wanted to see me get the story elements before, you know, we jump into the second game and they don't understand it.
Can't afford to lose the weight.
I never cared for sports at school.
We know you are.
I don't have to put on a penny, do I?
I respect that.
It wouldn't suit you. I've recalled one of the potion's ingredients. Mushrooms, lovely texture. What's that?
To recall that we needed mushrooms. Yeah. All right.
One does not simply walk into murder.
One down. Two down with us. This is evil that they won't let you take beast mode before you talk to Papa Smurf.
The gymnasium should be safe. Guards never exercise, can't afford to lose the weight.
Oh, so we can skip those cutscenes. Ugh. Could drop down a level, but you'll never survive the fall. We had a full health heart right there. Deliberately refused to save during boss fights, and there's only 2 bosses I couldn't beat without save scum before. They're so broken and unbalanced. After an hour and a half of trying each of those 2 unbalanced fights, I came to the conclusion that they're possible to beat without save scum on Nightmare. Probably just the way the developers made it. Like, they never really tested it out. They just made it harder and that was it.
The gymnasium should be safe. Guards never exercise, can't afford to lose the weight.
Ah, we're right there. Should be doable. But you were on hard, right? Not nightmare. We're on normal. Because that's the way I roll. One boss has a super cheap attack, pretty much can't insta-kill you. You're gonna have so much fun with that crap. Pretty much can insta-kill you. But at least it would insta-kill you on lower difficulty. It wouldn't insta-kill you. Okay. Wait, it would? Not sure if it was hard or Nightmare. 2 bosses I couldn't beat on Nightmare without saving during the fight. Well, we'll see when we get to them. Long ways away from any bosses at this point, I would think. At least until we get the
The
formula
gymnasium
done.
should be safe.
Which is our goal
Guards
for the end of
never
this
exercise,
stream, to get the
can afford
entire
to lose
potion.
the weight.
Damn you. Alright, one down, and we couldn't get its health. I can't talk about the fights because I don't want to spoil. Thank you. One of them is the final boss. Okay. Take the potion and skip this cutscene, maybe? Try it. I mean, it's just evil that you have to go back and get that potion. Seriously. You know, I'm also going to give you credit because I'm going to assume both of you played this with keyboard and mouse,
Should be
right?
safe. Guards never exercise, can't afford to lose the weight.
I never cared for sports at school. I don't have to put on a pinny, do I?
No, it wouldn't suit you. I recalled one of the potion's ingredients.
Keyboard and mouse only, baby. There you go.
Texture.
Easier to aim. Let's try it. What do you know? You're right. Somewhat easier. Still getting our butts kicked. I usually platform with the controller, but as you can see, I'm having a hard time landing my jumps because of it. I just find platforming easier with a controller. As you can see right there, so let's give this another one. Hiding from the boojums might be a good strategy. Yep. Alright, let's try getting this first again.
How fine you look when dressed in red.
And let's try skipping the cutscene and see if that works.
Not permanent. And
Archviles?
red eyes.
I was calling them wraiths before I knew they were boojums.
The gymnasium should be safe.
Yep.
Guards never
There we go.
exercise, can't afford to lose the weight.
Look at that. So good. We did it. We can get this last one, right? Finally. Now I went back to the controller. I tried it once and I fell off and I was like, no, we're not doing this. They're piss easy, yep. When I didn't have the staff and I was using the cards, that was a pain in the ass. Of course, you know. I had to die right there, right? Or I quick saved it.
How fine you look when dressed in red. Your enemies are fortunate that your condition is not permanent. And you're lucky too.
Hey, be gentle. You know I'm not a good gamer. That's all of them, right? Except for this one? No, he's dead. So he's telling us mushrooms are one of the ingredients, right? So let's go get them. There's nothing else in here we need, right? What was in here? A lever. This brought down the rafters in the gymnasium, so we were able to climb up top. It brought down these steps. Okay. Still coming up with ideas for rebounding? Yeah, it's gonna be a while before I get to it. I'm just so busy right now. I'm just gonna change graphics. Hey Blacktails, how are you? Are you playing a Quake Engine game with a controller? You mad person. This is a Quake Engine game? Makes sense. It's a platformer though, strictly. Next 24 D2. No, I'm not changing my name. It's just the graphics on the channel. I'm gonna spice up a little. But thank you. Preach it. This is Quake 3 engine? I could see that. It's definitely not Unreal. Oh, what do we have over here? The dice. I hear this is one of the better weapons in the game.
Ah, the diabolical dice. A word of caution, don't throw them when you're alone.
I gotta join a clan first.
Loyal.
Or start one.
Their notion of nourishment is quite disturbing.
Alright, we got the die. Of course. Let's quickly switch to the die once we get it.
The diabolical dice. A word of caution, don't throw them when you're alone. The fiends lack loyalty.
10 times easier than controller because I never lock onto enemies and I could turn and view around and look at the enemies trying to blind. Okay, maybe I'll give that a shot for that reason alone. God almighty, come on. You're giving me to die, but you're not giving me a chance to use it. The forced lock on...
A word of caution.
Forced lock on the lock projectiles with the umbrella enemies. Yeah, you're forced to do that.
And their notion of nourishment is quite disturbing.
Rarely wore shorts or pants. It's mostly diabolical crap. There we go. Oh my god. Kill her. Well, we'll see. It's probably like one or two enemies that benefit from using the dice on. Diabolical dice are garbage as I initially thought they were. They still suck. Not as horribly. Let's try it. The hell? They do suck. Really? RNG roll. I don't know if that's due to a bad RNG roll or it needs to be a wide open space. Probably. Didn't really roll. We just kind of just threw it there. The Fiend, as he said, lacks loyalty, so you have to use the dice when enemies are around or they attack you. Got it. Now we should be able to pick up the mushrooms, I'm hoping. Or he just gave us the mushroom, right? Is that it? So we don't need to pick it up. We just need to drop it off. Either that, it's gonna wait till we have them all. Second grade.
You're fortunate I passed by.
Meaning what? I was about to say you're lucky to have found me. Look, I found the last ingredient, sugared spice drops.
Whenever we meet up, seems like
It's
also
up.
find a bit more trouble.
Awesome.
Seen any jumbo grow about?
There's a bit in that flask on the sideboard. You see, we're set. Bring back some poppy blooms and we'll mix up the potion.
I hope so too. We'll see how it goes. Alright, that's the other ingredient. He gave us the mushroom, I think. Right? We don't need to pick this up, and then I know where the poppy seeds are, so... No, we don't pick that up. Okay. We'll see, man. We'll see. I really want to play Alice Madness Returns, so I don't want to spend too much time on this. Got the poppy seed. Blooms into a lollipop. Let's bring that back to him. It's fairly short. I usually beat it in 8 or more hours. That's what I thought. Maybe like 4 playthroughs, or streams rather. Do it. Why am I even fighting that thing? We don't technically need to fight it. If I just hide from it. Yeah, I didn't think this was a crazy long game.
This condenser can mix the potion. Doesn't look like it's good for much else.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Now time to leave, but not as you came. Go by way of the observatory.
It's streaming for almost 3
Your
hours.
stellar performance may open some doors for you.
The observatory is where we need to go. Of course, I come right back to this room. Wow, okay. Can't aim for shit. Gotta aim higher. I think so. My low self-esteem is hurting me. School level's pretty cool. The tortured kids, the one with his brain like exposed and the other one who was just like hitting himself, like they're kind of freaky. Because you know those are basically the kids from the orphanage in the second game. Actually, I gotta go back. It matters. We could have gone that way too. Wrong way. Gotta get the star and go to the observatory. Oh, I think we need to do the poppy seed again. No? Let me go back to the lab. Controller inferiority esteem. The music is amazing. It's pretty good in the second game, but this one is less repetitive. It's like really soothing.
You're fortunate I passed by.
Meaning what?
Yeah, it does. It sounds like a lullaby.
Found me. Look, I found the last ingredient, sugared spice drops.
Whenever we meet up, seems I also find a bit more trouble. Seen any jumbo grow about?
There's a bit in that flask on the sideboard. You see, we're set.
You hated the
Bring
second
back
one?
some poppy blooms and we'll mix.
I've already beaten the second one. I played it a couple of times. It overstays its welcome a bit. That's what it does. Like, they could have edited out some of the levels a little more. Man, this returns. Apparently, everybody hates it. Except for me. Well, not hates it, but dislikes it. You did not finish it. It took me a while to finish it. There were parts of it that I had to keep redoing over and over again because I just wasn't good at the platforming. Here you go.
This condenser can mix the potion. Doesn't look like it's good for much else, though.
What else would we use it for?
Now time to leave, but not as you came. Go by way of the observatory. This star's for your stellar performance. May open some doors for you.
Yeah, I agree with that. You're right. It's more like a Devil May Cry kind of game. This has at least some tactics to it. Actually, save the game. Now that we have the potion. It's all repetitive and the levels were made and stretched 200% in Photoshop and then They implemented the stupid triple jump. The levels are too long. I think I saved. Pick up that heart or whatever it dropped before it disappears. Got it. Well, she's floaty in this game, which helps. You can overjump easily, but with the analog stick, at least I could control her. If I'm jumping too far, I could kind of almost stop her in place by pushing back on the analog stick. That's why I'm using the controller. Oh, we're not allowed out of here. In here. Did we go this way? Yes, we did. Gymnasium. Yeah, you get a little bit of air control here. Double jump, triple jump. That's all like Devil May Cry, Bayonetta kind of stuff. Can't unlock this map unless you get the triple jump. Can't go to that area unless you have the triple jump. Why am I back here? We need to go to the observatory, right? Or did we? I thought that's where he wanted us to go. That door up there. Right? Possibly. I did. It was my second playthrough of the game when I streamed it. So I already kind of knew what I was getting into when I played it. Basic hack and slash with some eye candy. It's basically Devil May Cry, just different storyline. In fact, they were going to tie the two together at one point, I think. They talked about it, but they didn't. No, we need to go. Got it. Said to go to the observatory, right? Or we did that. Not sure where to go next here. The crab emote reminds me of the fact that there's actually a legit movie out there called Ocarina Crabs from Outer Space. That sounds like something to watch. That sounds like something Arrogant would watch, and I'd be interested in. It's crap, but if you're high on drugs, you would enjoy it. Let me get up top. Boy, doors don't open. You can't jump down? Yeah, I can. Don't tell me I can't. We get up top before, I thought. All the children are gone. Sideways, man. Sideways. Let's go back to the lab and see what he has to say. Because I'm not finding my way out of here. I think we need to go through that door up top. The heart's on it. He's not here, of course. Oh, this way. Nope. That's not an open door, that's a cabinet. I swear my keyboard is broken and don't fully type words. Maybe it's lacking. Like lagging, sorry. I almost got a really cheap gaming keyboard over winter and then I kind of said no, and I think I'm just gonna wait and get like a regular Logitech keyboard next time I'm at Staples. I don't need lights, I just need it to type correctly. And now we're on the top floor, but where am I going from here? $100 off. Technically, this keyboard's still holding up, but every now and then, like, the function keys do not... They're, like, delayed. I don't know why. Probably a software issue more so than a hardware issue. But I like it because it's got F13, F14, and F15 keys. We never took the potion. Stupid me. That was the issue. Why does she have cards? Why is she not using the staff? Croquet mallet staff. Nothing up here but the heart. Mesh buttons under the keyboard inside the keyboard has cracked and don't pop up anymore, so all the keys stick and don't press down properly. That's bad. So how do you expect me to get out of here? This way, right? Nope. This is it. It's a classroom. So what needs to be done in here before we continue? They are. They are. I give them credit for that. Just wish they weren't as annoying. So wait, we're backtracking all the way back to where the white rabbit went through the door, I'm assuming. No, we need to get small and go through that door too. Oh, we're getting better. Up to it. If I don't... Her air swinging is just... not good. Must be late. Can't be late. As the rabbit would say, right? Can we just come through here? I don't think the way out is from here. It's very gentle. Like, playing this game with the lights out and just headphones on, turned up high, would be awesome. That's how I played Dead Space when it first came out. And that's why I liked it so much more than most people. More immersive when I played it. Let's get out of here. We're not supposed to be in this area, I don't think. Hold on. Sunday, why are you sending me work emails? Yeah, dimmed for sure. How do we get out of here? What are we supposed to do? This is the only thing I haven't figured out yet. We got the potion, so... Door and opening. You know, it usually means there's something else we need to do, but... Am I a star pupil? I am not. We made it to 2nd grade. We succeeded in theater class. Yeah, the potion is made already, I think. And we picked it up. Unless I died and I need to go back and pick it up again. We did get a star. It was a star. He said take the star and go to the observatory with it. This is the library. That side. There's enemies there. And there's a door there. Okay, we never went that way, I think. Oh, that makes sense. I have to go up that way. Just reach for the stars. And keep climbing. I'm supposed to go to the observatory. Observe our surroundings. I just need to get there. Remember he said place the star high in the sky or something like that. Clearly we never went this way because there's the observatory. I saw the door from across the way and I'm like, I never went that way. There you go. Sound of one hand clapping. I need to add a golf clap sound for moments like this to the channel. I should, right? Because it happens often.
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore!
It's an acquired skill from playing other games like this, hack and slash. But thank you. There we go. Drink up. Ooh, ants. They damming the waterfall. They block my way. Well, I'm better than aiming with it. Crab species. Oh, stupid. Yeah, really good jump. It's the power of playing with a controller. Press the button after you fall. What time is it? Go another 15 minutes at least. Sometimes. Depends on the game. Oh no, 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 no! I'm like, why didn't that just fall? And then I'm like, oh. Okay. It did rock my world. So we only have 2 games for the next viewers poll. Let's see if we get some other people to nominate. Otherwise, we're gonna go back to the old way of doing it, I think. This tier level thing is too hard to understand, I think. Two good games too, Splinter Cell and Axiom Verge. Yeah, I got rickrolled. So assuming it is going to fall right in front of that waterfall, right? Or right here actually in this. Gap. Or maybe not. Where do we go from here now? That way? No. Chaos Theory's Peak. I have that too, but I've never played any of the games in that series. Splinter Cell would have to be the first one. The original one. Here's what I don't understand. We get across here, where do we go? I mean, he's able to throw that down. So there's got to be a place to jump up to. Yeah, definitely. I just so happen to have Splinter Cell, that's why it's on the list. I have Chaos Theory on the Xbox 360, maybe? I think they might have also given it away on PC. There we go. Turn around, that's where we go. Nope. We gotta avoid the second rock. No, I have not played Pandora Effect. Or, not Pandora Effect. I know which one you mean, yeah. No, it's a sequel. It's like one of those in-between games, so it's not fully... It's not like a full sequel. We can't jump onto that mushroom. That's not where we want to go. Come on, Alice. Grab on. So I think here we just want to get across before the rock falls down to our level. I don't think it's possible. We gotta retreat, I think. Doesn't have you mushroom for possible options there? Shroom. How would we shroom? get a little help from the Chester cat. Pun, I get it. Pick up the staff. If I were to fall down here, I'd die, right? So, obviously not what we want to do. Unless there was like a secret area behind the waterfall, which all games should have secret areas behind waterfalls. Even Conker's Bad Fur Day, I know. Cheshire cat. Cheshire. Not Chester cheetah. Free falling. Chester cat.
Take the high ground, then punish these pests.
Let's keep climbing. You'll be fine. That's what he's telling us. Chesterfield. There you go. Wasn't there a Chester Cheetah game? Cheetah Man game? Gaming? There was a Doritos game. It was on the Xbox. All we needed to do. Thank you. It only took me 5 tries to figure that out. Damn you. Falls off the waterfall. Yep. Oh my god, what are these things? Flying bugs. Oh, they're not attacking me, so I'm not going to attack them. Water is evil. It's meant for evil purposes. These guys are well dressed. They're like waiters or something. Oh, no! Didn't know you could do that. Can't go that way. They're worse than the Boojums, are they? I don't know about that. Is a Jabberwocky in this game? Is he the final boss?
What's all this then? Did someone die? Have you lost your family?
No, my shell! The Duchess stole it and tried to eat me for lunch. Nobility must be served, I suppose.
Stop that wailing, won't you?
You're very cold-blooded for a mammal. I was almost soup.
Tragic, I'm sure, but I'm a bit pressed for time. Have you seen a rabbit?
Twitchy nose, shifty eyes, constantly consults his pocket watch. Most peculiar beast.
Best to kill them before anything
Very
else.
dear to me. I must find him.
I'll try him.
Caterpillar could help, I'm quite certain. He knows everything there is to know.
Jabberwocky will kill you by jabbering nonstop.
Since the troubles began, he's in hiding. I couldn't divulge the secret. I couldn't risk telling you
It's wearing a diaper.
something in return.
Risk nothing, gain nothing.
His whereabouts, then, for my shell. The Duchess won't part with it willingly.
Then she must do it unwillingly. I'll teach her manners.
It's a boss fight. We're gonna fight the Duchess.
But I warn you, she treats everything as prey.
Yeah, he looks a little ridiculous. I mean, if he had his shell, you probably wouldn't see his underwear or his diaper or whatever he's got. There you go. Just like that, he takes off on his leash. And we take off on the next one. Let's save this. Alright, let's go find the Duchess if we can, and then we'll call it a stream. It's been 3.5 hours. We're well into this game, so probably another 3 streams, maybe 4. We'll get to it. Oh, I didn't realize you had to go through that. That's why you have to kill them before coming here. Got it now. Because they pick up the rocks and then they just drop them on your head. 20% into it? That's not bad. It's pretty good. Dude! What is happening? Oh my god, I didn't realize she wasn't going to continue on the leaf. He did. I kind of thought we would. Killed by Snarks. Snorks? We have Smurfs, why not Snorks? Or were we supposed to actually get out there and not continue? Wow, she just drowned. Each ladybug hits 3 hits from the Vorpal Blade just to kill it. Oh god. I still have PTSD from that shit. They're pretty badass, brutal enemies. Like, they don't hurt you until you get on this leaf. 1 or 2 on normal. Like, if I were to hop off here, would that be okay? another leaf. So when the leaf goes over, we're supposed to jump up in the air, right? Is that it? And then we just land back on it rather than our weight bringing it down. Wasn't actually sure another leaf would spawn. Good thing they planned for that. Yeah, jump over and back on the leaf. That's what I thought. Thinking about it, I'm like, well, he doesn't do it, but we need to do it. Yeah, good thing there was another leaf. I didn't expect that. I expected to be stranded here. Now we're done. It's piranha sharks. Yeah. End of 90s, 2000 this came out. Again, we screwed that up. Let's at least get this part over with before we end the stream. As long as they're constantly moving, the ladybugs shouldn't hit you. Only when you stand still, they're annoying. Got it. No! Thought it was on the waterfall, that's why. Overran it too. How many times must we do this? So as I'm falling over, I jump. Exciting platforming and repeating dying. So I'm used to that right now. Are you kidding me? It gets better, then worse, then better, then worse. Good lord. I just need to get over the waterfall at this point. If I could do that, I'd be fine. Then I could save the game. Stop, 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 stop sliding down. Damn you. Get back up. How many times was I able to do this and now all of a sudden it's become a challenge? Yeah, I'll probably jump out of the water ASAP. But I don't see any place. I think maybe I have to jump onto the sides there where the ant is. They are. Okay, we landed. Something died because it spawned a health capsule. Well, we're gonna go over now, so let's see where we could jump onto here. Here. There you go. Don't throw me. Alright, we got the idea. Ant-Man. Gonna be a lot of trial and error in this game, isn't there? We'll get there. Stay out of the water, Alice. Thankfully, not as much past this chapter. Good. Lots of trial and error during the chapter. For sure, though. Yeah. Keep loading and saving and loading and dying and dying and dying and dying. Alright, let me concentrate and see if we can get to land before the snarks eat us and take out these two ridiculous ants who want to pick me up and throw me into the water. There you go. Get that. Why can't she aim at them? Well, that did nothing. I did it. One down. Got him. Now we continue on our way. Anytime someone says concentrate, I'm reminded of that Simpsons episode where the chef was trying to prepare fugu and kept saying concentrate, concentrate. Then Homer yells, I want fugu. And the chef misses a cut. Yeah, that's the puffer fish, right? They're at the sushi restaurant. Come on, Alice. You were able to jump over that. Tell me you were. Yeah, but the menu had a map to the hospital on the back of it. So. Get the land, Alice. Come on. There's no land here to jump onto. Right here, right here, right here. Jump up here. This looks like land, right? You can't jump up there? Yes. What are we doing? No problem. Thanks for the lurk, Yadisek. Probably ending soon, but we'll see. Just another 10 minutes here. No, shame we're not Jesus. What the heck was that? That's them basically telling you don't go down the waterfall. I mean, we can walk on sunshine, but not water. Yes. Alright, we made that part. Nope. Wow. Good thing I saw that. It's quite the journey over here. He's still on that leaf. Oh, the foot icons? I've seen those. Positioned to exactly where you want to jump. And we're dead. That's a cool cutscene. That was the next level, by the way. I reloaded. I didn't realize we had to go over. I was trying not to go over the waterfall. But we do need to go over the waterfall. My bad. That was scripted? Okay. Alright. See where this takes us. Nope. Suck. Now you're dead. Thanks for sucking. So I reloaded it thinking I was dead. Can't assume everything. You guys have muskets? What the hell? Let's run before we die. Oh, we have to go that way anyway, so what's the point? One's dead. Give me a heart. Not a heart, but I'll take it. That one's dead too. Good, 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 good. There's Civil War ants, colonial ants. Got it. Army ants in this game. They're not green though. I like that they're dressed like waiters. Assuming they're dressed like waiters. Sitting there waiting for another leaf to show up. I don't think that's the right thing. The leaf is over here. How exactly do we do this? Oh, I thought I was gonna get knocked off. Leaf is totally on rails, right? It's not going to go in the direction I'm standing furthest to, right? No, it's on rails. Okay. It's on rails. Perfect. Is the end of the line? Doesn't feel right. Like I said, it doesn't. Supposed to jump that way. Nope. Yeah, I see the mushroom, but this way, right? Yep, that's the way. I wanted to kill it. Yeah, they're nasty, aren't they? Why are you running away from me? Stand. Stand still. Kill you. And there's more of you. Got him. Got it. Still alive somehow. Minimal health. Let's get out of here. There was a game I saw on Steam, which is either EA or coming soon, that had a mushroom as a main character. Not familiar with it, but I will have to take a look. Nope. Get up there. This 3D platformer or something looked very spooky. I think I know which game you mean. Might have seen a trailer for it. Alright, let's see if we can get past this part, and then I'm gonna call the stream because it's getting late. Can we just run? We gotta run for it. Maybe this is where we use the die. killed one of them. I died alright, yep. Let's go with the die. Let's launch the die before we wake up. Mushroom. This game has some slowdown to it. Look at that. Alright, they're dead. Thanks to the flower, I think. The plants killed everything, possibly. Killed one there. He's got a sword. Classy. You can throw multiple die and summon more than one fiend enemy, or at least I think you can. More than one, you mean. Blood Rose is annoying, but not the worst enemy. Let's see if we can do this again. Let's try that trick by rolling more than one die. No, apparently you can't. Or at least I can't in this state. Maybe I need to upgrade it. Give me no heart, it's right there behind me. Damn you. The heart was there. All I needed was the heart. Yeah, more blue bar. Which we just got. There you go. There you go. That helped. Killed that. Good job. Am I actually hitting these things now, or no? We're not surviving this, are we? Maybe. Killed it. Yeah, once I upgrade that weapon, it'd be nice to have them. Like multiple ones, too. The roses are pretty easy. Well, the ant comes along. Put all the hearts, now that we don't need them. Where are we going? Yeah, I think they are. The blood rose is pretty easy. We're not getting back into the water, are we? What am I doing? We're back on those high seas here. Oh, look at this. It's like a little town here. Nope. Got it. Off with your head. House of Cards. It's the Toad.
Over here.
Don't I know you?
Bill McGill at your service. Call me Larry. Or not. Have any brandy?
No, I've only my wits.
Then you have nothing. Wits are useless here. Everything is downside up.
I must see the Duchess.
Impossible. She only sees those who don't wish to see her.
That's not right.
It's perfect. She's supposed to be hiding from the Red Queen, who wants her dead.
Her head?
That too. Ruins me home, builds this monstrosity. She's mad as monkey mash, and just as tasteless. Well, never mind, we'll all perish soon enough. Sure you've no brandy?
We have no brandy.
Retrieve the turtle's
Leave us
shell.
alone.
I won't leave without it.
Won't you indeed? Stick your thumb in her eye, what? Your devoted servant, Mum. I owe her a bad turn myself. Follow me.
If I had brandy, I wouldn't share it with him. Oh no! Why did he run away? We're at just desserts. Okay, we're gonna save and we're gonna continue this on Tuesday. Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Stream done. Should be fine to stream. I'm gonna allow that. There you go. Automod doesn't know that though. So okay. Thank you for hanging out, everybody. This game is going well now. Thanks for Tikaru stopping by and giving me some advice. Tuesday the 28th, 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. We'll continue this. This will go run into Alice Madness Returns. It's a crazier game, platforming wise, than this. Have a good night, everyone. Well, let's raid. Who's around? Who can we raid? Have a good rest of your Sunday. So many people to raid. So many people to raid. For once. Mr. Crappy's playing Grand Theft Auto 3 on the PS2. Original hardware, 100% run. He's everything GTA. So many. Let's go raid Mr. Crappy. From Yorkshire. Make sure to say hello. Follow him if you'd like. See you guys later. Thanks for sticking around.